Welcome back to the Hopium Den. Let's get high. Alright, we got another early morning stream coming at you. I took a peek at the Quattro library, and I don't know that we can do it with this comp. The problem is that, I need a lot of movement to get there, but also I just don't have much control to try and keep the machines from getting to the pressure plate. Like, this is a significantly better, Bone Shaper mission, because you can just keep summoning and blocking the two paths. Or Trapper, right? Because Trapper would be even better, because you could get two traps down to block the paths, and then it would funnel the machines around the edges and buy you 3 more turns. I tried this one very briefly just to get an idea of it, and I would definitely need to bring different cards. Like, I absolutely need to do some move 4s. But I just don't think this is the comp. I don't have enough control. We'll try it quickly, but this might just be an L. So if it is, I apologize in advance. Alright, I'm looking at the cards here because I absolutely need some move 4s. And Banner, you don't have a move 4. We need to give up something, probably Javelin and this, because those kind of work together. And instead we are going to take, maybe we can get a wound on a couple guys, that'd be nice. And we need a move 4. We want a real late or an early initiative? Guess we might actually even be able to pull off the top, because things are so aggressively coming towards Banner if we get in position. So we're going to try. Alright, everything else should be set. Hiking along the banks of a small creek when a spray of color draws your eye, blood in the snow, you draw closer to the scene. A telltale black-red pool's already soaking into the snow and mud. You're no stranger to the aftermath of a hunt, but this doesn't look like someone took down game. From the amount of blood and disturbed snow here, you're pretty certain it's a fight. The blood trails off the scene into the nearby corpse of trees. Following it, you discover the trail splits at a fork in the path. The blood trail continues to the left, though judging by the broken twigs and footprints, something else is trailing off to the right. Let's see what's bleeding here. I'd rather know what we're dealing with than get ambushed.
As you follow the trail of blood, an arrow buries itself in a tree by your head.
Oh, hello. Thought you were them.
A young Inox in a blood-stained blue cloak sits against a nearby rock, nursing some heavy wounds.
A load of undead got the drop on me. I was just about to go. Finish them off. If you can swear anything to brace this pain, I'll let you come help.
Okay. I want the double attack on the bottom, the heal. I'm probably going to end up just tanking wave after wave with Banner, so that feels good. The power potion I don't tend to get a ton of value out of. And the stamina potion is really solid to set up like a range attack when I'm actually in a good range. So I think I'm going to remove resource. I'm going to get rid of the power potion for this one. This is pretty easy to hit because, anytime I take trap damage, it's just a burn. It's all one big room based on the app, so I'm going to take this. Well, we definitely can't do Recluse, so let's try... We can try Pedestrian. Jumping shouldn't count for this, but maybe.
Turning away from the flickering red right, you opt to move in a direction slightly less ominous, though only slightly. You take the steel walkway through the open cavern. The ceiling is too high for you to see in the darkness, and no creatures stir around you. But still, the vastness of this place is a marvel in itself. After a few minutes, you come to the entrance of a well-constructed tunnel. Its walls and ceilings are held back with thick metal trellises, hundreds of hexagonal beams coming together to form a heavy metal skeleton that, though well forged, has succumbed to decades of rust. Wide leaves of corroded iron have begun to flake off in several places. You listen for any signs of activity, but there are none. You continue moving and, after a long stretch of time, you spot a trace of light escaping from a nearby passage. Following it, you come to a library. It is a large, rectangular room, bordered on all sides with bookshelves sagging under the weight of their contents, and in the center of the room are several tables and chairs, all of them thick with dust and cobwebs. But you are not alone. Shortly after you enter, you hear the hurried shuffling of metal feet. A line of security machines emerge from the far entry, weapons at the ready. They move with rigid certainty, their limbs exact and swift, specialized in seeking and destroying intruders like yourselves. Their focus, however, is only partly aimed at you. The majority of them are instead moving toward a pedestal in the center of the room. The pedestal is little more than a simple stone pillar, but atop it you can see a large steel pressure plate. You're not sure what the plate does, but judging how much attention the machines are paying it, you know it isn't good.
Okay. So like I mentioned, I did a few rounds of this and just realized I did not have the right cards at all. I needed move 4s on Drifter and Banner. Slowly over time, I had given up some of those movements, but this one, it's essential to get to the middle of the room as quick as you can. So I think I was through like 2 turns and I was like, yep, this is chalked. Pretty much we have 3 turns to get to that central pressure plate. And if you do go in the middle without killing a cannon, we're just getting absolutely murdered by a minimum of 2 cannon shots per turn, depending on where you hide. Because these 2 can always hit. These 2 on like AoEs or 7s. If you're here, you're okay at 5, but as soon as you move up more, you're in trouble. So, we got to come up with a game plan to deal with this. And I think that game plan involves 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3. So I'm gonna see if I can just lob a grenade and get a wound off here. I know it's not much damage, but I really do need that. And then with the move 2, move 2, move 2, I can get everyone into position. Problem is, this is nice later on. This is really nice later on to actually do something. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, I'm probably never pulling off a pincer here, so I think I'm just going to move up some. I really think this mission, like, I just don't think I have the comp. I really do think it would be a lot easier. I think it'd be a lot easier with something like Trapper. You just get up here, trap, and then everything has to funnel wide and you gain 3 to 4 turns. Or even Bone Shaper getting out a few summons. Granted, cannons are going to keep killing them, but you could figure out like a late turn, early turn. This is not a great comp for this. So if I'm just going to attack and move, I'm thinking... I was thinking of disarming this so I didn't take damage first turn. The problem is my initiative on that is pretty crappy. It's really crappy. And I would like to get a disarm. So I gotta figure out what I can do maybe with Banner to speed up that. Well, with the combined effort, if I move Gem 2, then Gem could... We're just doing a bottom move 2, because I'm going to do this attack to disarm. So I could really go at any initiative. Probably this one, because I can't poison anything other than the artillery. Alright, so push AoE, push AoE. Of course, they're not damaging themselves. It'd be great if they did. And these guys are attacking and pushing. Perfect. Just like we drew it up. Alright. I really want to make sure I do damage here. Let's go. We take that. We pretty much just did that for the wound anyway. These guys are pushing, but not doing like adjacent, so this doesn't really matter, but it's fine. Okay, we go here. This is solid, because I am going to take attacks. This is going to push me probably into range there, which is super unfortunate that they got pushes, but nothing I can do about it. Alright, we skip the rest of our movement. We reckless jab. I'm giving up both here. I want the disarm and the extra damage, because if I could kill one cannon, that'd be really nice off the start. ×2. Okay. And then let's heal off the poison. I don't really want to take that this turn. Yeah, the disarm wasn't enough to stop the push. I think that wound's going to pay dividends long term. I did not do that last time. Full transparency, I did a very similar starting action last time, other than the wound. But I think they drew the exact same cards. Now, I kind of assumed that they were going to reshuffle, but I don't know that they did. The good news for you guys is I don't have a good enough memory to remember every turn my guys and their guys did. So, shouldn't be too bad. Let's see here. We're in a pretty good shape for drag down. But I don't really love just sacrificing gem up there. And I really need to change forms. Man, if I were one closer, I could get a wound on both these guys early. That'd be really nice. One, two, three. What's my best play here? I wish I had a banner as a top. I don't hate getting the... Oh, okay. Alright, we're set up for this right now. So I kind of like the idea of this, getting a heal on gem, getting a poison on that. Let's do that early, and then banner takes focus for the round. We are going to then move up slightly after, probably do the Frenzy Potion, and then see if we can kill. There's some value to Shockwave here, to keep bouncing 2 pure damage through these shields. Can I afford to get another Persistent out is the question. Maybe. We'll see what they draw turn 3 as I move up. Well, I guess I gotta pick my cards before then, so that's kind of a dumb statement, huh? So if this is poisoned and I do a little chip damage, I've got an attack 4, an attack 5, and an attack 6. So I need to just bank on that being enough to kill. So what can I do here? I kind of want to keep that immobilized. That gives me a little bit of control. But I need to change forms. So I think it's probably just a Horn Beetle drag down to change forms. And then that gives me one late play of doing like a jump muddle or something goofy. And do I want to go here? Yeah, that's fine. I'm after banner. Okay, so they're just retaliating. Move damage, big damage at 5. We're already getting the poison off. Do I care about the spyglasses? It's at 13, 11. We're technically doing 11. I think I'm okay. I mean, I guess I'd do this, because then maybe there's a chance this drag down gets through. Or do I move away? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So no matter what, Banner's taking that one shot. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can get up there next turn. I can get up there next turn. That's pretty important. Sure. We'll give the damage here. But that does mean that gem has to stay adjacent. So never mind. That's not worth it. Let's just move up. That way next turn, I could maybe even do the move 3. Alright, basic move. Let's do Frenzy first. And then we're going to do this. Oh, I'm risking it. Okay. I'd love to just hit my wound card. I know that's pretty greedy. But I also do know it's in there. Oh boy. Those were not good flips. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shoot. Alright, gem's closer. Hindsight, I should have went here. I should have went here and wrapped it around this way. Because I could have done my move 2 to this side, curled this way, and I stay out of range of any damage. I mean, the only reason I'm stressing about that is because I now know what that flip was, so to redo this round feels like cheating. It's not like a me error. It feels like I am gaming the system. But pretty much taking this attack 5 at brittle means I'm burning, which is a little unfortunate. Maybe they'll hit a miss. No, no way I could get that lucky. I'm going to take the burn here because I need to for the perk anyway. And I think channeling's fine to go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, what are we doing? Down to 9. Still so healthy. 9 more turns of that is a nightmare. Not at a nice range for Locust Swarm. But doing the push, 1, 2, 3, 4. Doing the push does open up this hex, which is pretty important to get control of the start here, because these are the only areas I'm safe from the back cannons at 5. Like if I don't take this hex, I'm in trouble. I think doing a Mind Spike here and then pushing him backwards feels okay. Because Mind Spike, I can immobilize 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. So I can immobilize everyone but one. So it kind of staggers when they're coming up. And I'm getting him off this hex temporarily. This is a really good javelin. Oh, and I didn't take it because I took setup for the charge. Oh, this would be a really good... Reload right now. Take javelin. JK, JK. Man, I almost should have brought both move 4s. I think doing the meat grinder to get a wound here feels good. And that allows me to take that hex. And then Drifter, what do you got, my man? 1, 2, 3. So let's get the attack back. And yeah, maybe we get Shockwave off. Because I think I'm going to need that pure damage. This is a decent attack, Pierce 2. But I think if I can start bouncing around pure damage, I'm in better shape. So do I save the push for next turn? Then I can reclaim that spot with Drifter next turn, guaranteed. I think so. So we Mind Spike, and then what's my next best bottom? One, two, three. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I could hit 2 of these guys. Could probably hit 2 of these guys with an advantage Pierce attack. Ooh, that's not a bad play either. That's not a bad play either. Set up for the Dragonfly back here on 2 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so that's the 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I think the advantage on 2 feels pretty good. And then here, you got to get up and start being able to do pure damage. And we've got both of our movements to decide what we want to do here, but I like the idea of the Meat Grinder. I wish I could disarm them, but you can't. Oh boy, they got their trap play. And they got pure damage and terrain, and they got AoE. This was probably worst case scenario. This is probably worst case scenario. Oh, let's see. Alright, they got their move too. I didn't end up doing the Mind Spike, so I am gonna do just burn everything with Banner. But there is not really a plan B. Yeah, let's take this at advantage. We haven't been hit yet, so there's no point in that. Kinda going aggressive here. You're definitely taking damage. Because you are closest. It's only an attack 2, but then you're gonna take pure damage. Man, I wish I could get that shield here. Okay, now hang on. I could do the push so I don't take everything. Don't love that poison on myself, but I don't really have an option. So I hit these 2, that's not terrible, or I hit these 2. Here we go, baby, big flips. Nice, 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 and we got a wound on him. Yeah, I'm gonna push everyone. Because I don't really want to do a quadruple burn, pretty much. Because they're going to attack and do 6 on the trap. So I got to space out that damage. That's all there is to it. This is a good shield turn here. I know these guys are doing pure damage. So Gem, we are now back to melee form. Let me look at my cards. We have the wound play, and this isn't a great turn for the wound play. I mean, to be fair, I could just jump to the back lines. You're dead. You're dead, you're dead. Yeah, not a good turn for the wound play. Moving here, I could at least muddle both for the next turn. Yeah, because I can't do... The wound plays a bot. I can't move and wound. But I also have to... So I don't think I want to use that. Oh boy, this is going to be so much damage. I mean, he had a move 4, so he was going to get in range of someone anyway. Or multiple. Okay. Boom. Let's see here. This probably is not a wall mission, just given the shape, but the push gives me a little control. Shoot. Okay, we're down to 1. Let's see. Never mind. I'm on the other side of this guy, so I want to keep Pincer. I need to keep myself heal. So it's probably Rallying Cry. That's big. That's big. Alright. Man, I think I'm gonna need my heal here. But that's also my biggest damage to get through this guy. So if I don't keep that, then I'm in bad shape. I gotta give up the damage. It is what it is. Alright, this is my only play here, and I'm immobilized, so it's not a great turn, but I need to change forms. What I really need to do is get you up there. You are not immobilized, but I have no way around the pressure plate. So let's do a heal 3 on Banner early, and then we do a big attack. And then here, 2, 3. Here I need to short rest. Okay, no more movement. I think I need to at least get off a heal. You know, I'm still in a pretty good position for Meat Grinder. Okay, I could jump over with Gem, and then that would let me do a heal as I attack. And I'd take initiative from this artillery, but if I'm honest, I'm kind of just hoping they only hit the range 5. Because he's technically at 6, so technically I'm protected from those two. And I should, but I'll go early to give me options. Don't hate... So I could do a couple things here. I could go late and try and get damage on him. I just could go early with a heal and try and triple heal through this next turn. So what would my late play be? Meat Grinder and maybe the Summon? And my earlier play would be Regroup. And... Man, I don't have any push-pull here to get them next to each other for pure damage. You don't have any push-pull, and you do, but we're stuck in melee and immobilized. Tough turn. I think I just need to heal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're going to come around this way and probably do damage is the issue. It feels like stamina-wise I can't get Torchbearer out here. But this also is what sets up my heal attack. So I'm going to do it just for initiative purposes and see what happens. Okay, range 3 AoE. Move and attack. 1, 2, 3. And then how big's the AoE? 2 more hexes. 1, 2, 3. 2 more hexes. 1, 2, 3. You're hitting both, probably. Okay. If I jump to here, I'm taking... Oh, I can't. I'm immobilized. Duh. And you guys are doing a big attack. Alright. Then let's at least muddle one of you. Does that keep me in this form now? Because I had to skip the movement? Watch. Okay, alright, it is what it is. I really want to get the heal on Gem, but I also... 14, that's a heal 3, so I'm losing 1 heal. Yeah, let's do... I really need the big damage on this guy to clear a path through, but I gotta kill both, and I don't have a wound on him, so... Alright, we save that. We go here just to see if maybe I can burn one less. I think I still need the double heal. Even if I lose Torchbearer. Okay, we refresh 2 of our persistence. Come on, low damage. Oh, it didn't even show me the damage? Oh, Torchbearer is just dead. Boo. Oh, that's annoying. Okay. Gotta burn here. Probably don't care about Firefly given the position I'm in. Miss. Yeah, I need that push. Probably Mind Spike. Because next turn I'm going to probably do a heal push turn, just a complete support turn. Let's do this. Mind Spike I might need for that last wave. I need to get that push to get Drifter into tanking position. Alright, so the push is the most important thing I have. Fuck me, man. I'm still stuck in melee because of the immobilized. That's super annoying because I still chose the ability. Like, I know you can't do the move, but it's attached to the bottom of that. Like, I guess there's not a line. It's not separate, but... Man, that means I can't do this push play. And I don't have any other control with anyone else. Let's go late, see if he moves up. So I'm stuck in melee, so what's the best thing I can do? Man, I'm in such a bad spot with Gem. And the shockwave really hasn't panned out. That's okay. Alright, let's do the move and heal and this to at least get in position. I mean, do I long rest here to get in range for him? Or at least to get to choose? I kind of feel like kind of feel like I need to. Get the poison off. Okay, ruined machines. Nice. They're not moving. These guys, attack 3, range 5. We're slowly whittling down the guy with the wound. I really don't actually want to be adjacent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because you're still going to attack Gem. So I'm going to skip. I'll take the heal 4. I mean, there's very little chance it gets through, but I get the persistent back, so I might as well try. And I've still got my bottom heal there. I think with how things panned out, I just want to get my heal off. If I go here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So we skip the movement. I am going to take the regen. And then I cannot do damage. I think I've hit my +2, so I will do this just to... If I hit a miss or a ×2, I reset my modifier deck. We hit the -2, which is still good. Little bit of strategy there, just gaming the deck. Another burn. It's got to be Mind Spike, right? Yeah, I need that push. I've got to reclaim that spot. Okay, we get the poison off, and probably not focusing on the wound anymore. Getting sweaty. Alright, I can pick my form. Finally, we get to range, and we do our early push. And probably this. Let's get some... That's got to be on an ally, not myself. I'm going to need this bottom to change forms. Gonna need that bottom to change forms. So I think doing the heal on an ally is probably worth it. I wish I could just get out of the way, right? I have this corner clear, I could start range attacking and slowing down, but I cannot because I need that push. I have no other control as a group. We'll do this. Maybe I can get Gem out of the way this way. We'll see what initiatives they go. Shoot, they're doing an attack push 3. They're hitting a bunch of people. Move 3. I think that gets them there. Fudge, man. Oh, okay. Only at range 2. Okay, I gotta redo this, because this is my whole strategy for the round. I was too busy thinking about keeping him off the pressure plate. So I'm gonna have to, I think, move up with Banner and block that lane. No, I can't, because they're going 31. Did I just lose by 1 initiative? Did I just lose by 1 initiative? The answer was yes, I believe so. But I can cheat a little bit and do the top there. Wasn't me. Because if I do my top here, then the push keeps them off the plate. No, stamina's no good. Okay, we're gonna have to move back 1. Do I move you 2? You're just coming back up. Let's see. No, I'm just going to move you one. You get moved two. Probably not worth the heal. The stamina were okay. I really would have liked to do Drifter first, because then I would have been in position to actually do an attack 3. I wish you could pick the order, but I haven't found an efficient way to flip that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Kind of tempted to... Man, I wish I was range 3. That would feel so much better. Alright, let's do a kill here. Let's do an attack here. Come on, +1. Ah, she's still alive for 2 turns. Okay, what do I want to do movement-wise? 1, 2, 3, 4. I do not want you to particularly take more damage than I need to. So we get you back 1. 1, 2, 3. We get you back 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Safe there. And then you... I mean, you're going to move up anyway, so I'm just going to get you up here now and take this spot, because we need to start holding this. Alright, so we can do a basic attack 4, or I could do damage here to make sure he dies, because I don't have another range attack. Okay, we're back to full crushing weights. I'm just going to have to pound my way through that shield. We're getting close down here, but not quite fast enough for my liking. And of course, here's that push, which means I'm back to square one in terms of positioning.
A pile of broken back.
Okay, gotta be this, and I've got to go back to melee. Man, you guys just need to get adjacent to each other. You're annoying me. There's just no time at all to long rest on these missions. Those were the only 2 I didn't want to lose. I lost my Pierce card. That's trash. That's terrible. 2, 3, so I could hit both of these with Destructive Fury, but I want to save that for the next wave. The move 2, heal 2 feels good. And then probably just attacking and getting that back. We do not have our boots back, but I could go through a hex with our own guy if I had my move 4, and I do not have the move 4 any longer. So my max move is 3. And I don't have a range attack to hit that. Ooh, do I have a move 3 here I could do? I do, but there's no heal attached to it. I do, but there's no heal attached to it. Alright, at least we can get off the combined effort. Still an attack 0, but that's all I got. Nice, they're hurting themselves. I I won't say we're in a good spot, but we've been in worse spots. Man, I wish I had elements out, because this would actually be really nice. Like an attack 6. That's still 3 damage there. I'm going to take the heal first. Nope, because it's only allies. Alright. Wish this was at advantage. That's alright. Still not a bad flip. And let's see, what are you guys doing? Range 3. Okay. If I move up then, it's at least at disadvantage. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll move up and take this one at disadvantage. Maybe I can avoid a burn here. Alright. This is probably my... Yeah, like, this is annoying, right? Drifter was listed first, and then as soon as I confirmed, it flips it. Okay. I mean, everything's the same, but I'm losing out on damage. Which I really need that pure damage to get through these guys' shields, especially since I can't poison them. One, two, three, 4. I was debating seeing if I could get damage there, but I'm just going to set back up my wall. We need to do this heal now. Come on, come on. Okay, we're getting there, slowly whittling them down. Yep, take some damage back there. Take some damage. You take some damage too. You take some damage too. Okay, not bad flips. Hit that -2. I knew when I hit the double ones there, I was like, well, we just lost it on this guy. But that's okay. Alright, I gotta be strategic here. Probably not getting 4 more attacks off in range form. And I don't really want to change forms anymore. But I could potentially still hit 2 before I die. I think Hornet Stingers is okay to get rid of. Maybe not. Maybe I wanted that move 3. Nice. Man, Banner got all the luck that turn, and Gem just had 0 luck. Kind of want to go late and just see what happens. Heal feels good here with a bottom. And then kind of feeling the double attack, seeing if we can get a little tempo. Because heal, heal, attack. Definitely get wound on this guy. Ah, that's a bad flip. Okay, alright. Crisscross heal. Come on, come on, ×2. And the fact that I still have to kill all enemies is brutal, because I gotta get to those back cannons. And pretty much Drifter's my only one with stamina left. I'm doing this pretty much just for the heal. Oh, I didn't flip it? Okay, I was gonna say, what? We keep holding the line, I think. I mean, they're only moving 1. So I could flee here, but then other people burn. I mean, maybe the place to kind of move up. Take the fight to them. but this funnel's about the best I can do. Any way I can get 2 guys into range here, but I don't really want to change forms. And I can't disarm 2, so that's not worth it. So we just hope for a decent flip. We're staying in melee form. What are we doing next turn? Disarming something. I think I'm going to go hit you for this next turn. See if I can go early and then run away. We have 2 cards, so we don't need the stamina. Is it worth burning on that? I guess not. Because there was a chance he did more damage. Man, I don't think I got this. Oh no, did I get rid of my heal? Yeah, I did because I used the top. Fudge muffins. I need to kill something and I don't think I can. I just don't have the damage to get through that shield. I mean, I could throw this down because it'll take a couple attacks. I do that and a heal on Drifter. I mean, my whole endgame's coming down to Drifter soloing everything in this room. And they hit the pure damage again. Alright. Either way, I'm not getting the kill. That at least gets you close, but not enough. You're doing the move 3 big attack. I mean, I could come here, then I'm only taking 2 of these. Only 2. Only 8 damage. Oh, there's just not an out. I guess I'll come here just so I'm not taking the adjacency 2 damage, but... plan B. I come back here to help the team. 1, 2. Probably should have moved 1 more, but that's okay. Dang, I needed a flip there. Okay, what's my plan B? I block here. I block here. And I get the regen here because you're my most important guy, even though you're probably losing it right now. And then I need to call this a wrap and go get ready for work. Bad flip. That's a misclick. I should have clicked the burn too, and I still would have had a couple turns. Alright, I gotta redo this round because Gem has another attack or 2. So I definitely want to do that different. But I just don't think this is the comp. I don't have enough control over the middle of the map. So, you know what, in hindsight, I think I'm just going to go for XP here. Let's just do 1 more turn, die. And then we will rerun this later with someone else. I think it's gotta be Trapper or someone with more control. Well, let's go get some XP from Destructive Fury at least. 2, 3, we can hit a couple guys. Like, I'm not in a bad spot to keep him off the plate. I just could not do enough damage to ever really get ahead and, like, push the cannons. I liked my early strategy. I just didn't have enough late game to get through these guys' shields. Shoot. I hate losing. We need one more turn here. I mean, I guess maybe I run someone more ranged. Anything here for XP? Maybe I run more ranged, because if I have more of a ranged build, I can chip that second cannon. So maybe it's got to be melee banner range drifter. Yeah, that might be the case. Alright, let's go take the double loot, but if we do that, we can't attack, so I'm just going to take the single loot. Thing is, there's not really... Ah, nice. There's not really a ton I would do differently early on. I wouldn't do a ton different until kind of the late game, and even then I can't help that I had some bad flips. And that I just didn't have the control I needed. Alright, we take the L. Shoot. Sorry guys, hate losing. But this is just not a great comp for this mission. It's a really tough one. I need movement, I need to have some control. Like even Blink Blade going up to one of those hexes and going invisible and then a late turn, that buys me 2 turns of no damage, right? Nice, we got our prisoner quest. So one of the prisoners you invited to stay in the Longhouse surprises you. I just wanted to say thanks, you know, for not executing us. I can't say I'm happy to be here, but maybe I need a fresh start. He looks anywhere around the room but at you, clearly embarrassed to be saying this out loud. Anyways, I scrapped together a bit of money over the past few weeks. Honest money, I'll be moving out. Figured I should repay you a bit for your kindness. It's not much, but yeah, thanks. Nice. Alright, we're gonna go none here, and I want to get one of you guys. I think you had 2 hand items. Let's do that. That gives me
A
options.
pretentious-looking visitor scolds Captain Olmsted, shouting for all to hear in the barracks yard.
Shameful! Just shameful! Is this how you greet an emissary from the White Oak? It's a wonder you survived this long at all. The condition of this camp.
Outpost, sir.
Captain Olmsted interrupts. The visitor looks flustered, then spots your ragtag group.
And look at these miserable guards. They aren't even wearing standard issue armor.
Yeah, we're
The
mercenaries.
emissary is shocked.
What? This outpost is so understaffed, you're forced to supplement the guard with mercenaries?
Nice,
That
finally
simply
getting
will
some
not
money.
do. I'll include it in my reports and see to its supplies arrive promptly.
Captain Olmsted breathes a sigh of relief.
Alright, well, we'll do this. That way I'm up to 30. And outposts, we get a level up at least. And then we are definitely choosing a new mission until we get a little bit more control in the party comp. Hey, sorry about another L, but we will keep grinding. Hopefully you're still enjoying the content. So I'm going to drop another video hopefully Saturday. Have a good one.